So I've been lost in a Target for a month and a half, and that's why I haven't uploaded. Just letting y'all know. Hit the like button and your dad will come back 110% guaranteed. He will actually have milk, cigarettes, and or whatever he left for if you press the fucking like button. But if you don't, you will burn in hell for the rest of your life.
This amazing guy, Bran, at the laundromat. I was sitting there, reading a book all by myself, and he just walked over to me and started talking. He said I seemed lonely, and it was such a big relief to have someone to speak to, you know? So we made a great connection right away, and it didn't take long for him to ask me out. He was super cute, and the first guy I really liked, so I said yes. He helped me out so much as well. He taught me how to drive so that when I could finally afford a car, I wouldn't struggle with lessons.
So how does this have anything to do with you getting pregnant by a bear? And how are you gonna afford a car with no job? Like, I think it already established you didn't have a job. I don't know. I could be wrong, but how the fuck? Okay, we're not even gonna question this shit. Let's just move on. The Russians are fucking invading me.
Bran also helped me out with different things around my dorm and gave me great tips on how to save money on super basic stuff I would have never thought of. But the best thing I learned from him was how to actually make friends in college and gain some confidence. Before him, I honestly sat in a corner of the classroom and left immediately after the teacher was done with the lesson. Bran showed me how to approach people without acting all awkward or shy. He was the one who took me to my very first party, and believe me, we had a great time. He was awesome. I fell madly in love with him, and we almost immediately went steady. It was as if we were never apart. He began sleeping over in my apartment, and of course, he had a key to it, so that he could just come over whenever he wanted to. His place wasn't as nice, so we rarely went there. Since
Her fucking voice pisses me off. I want to kill myself every time I hear that voice. Like, on God. Like, God damn.
he made some money working a part-time job, he sometimes took me out to eat, and it was a great change from the frozen meals. Soon after we started dating, though, I decided I needed to learn how to cook, and Bran actually helped me pay for the lessons. Yeah, he was pretty great. Or so I thought. Because as long as I stayed with him, Bran was the kind of guy who gave you everything he had, and was so sweet. But the second we started drifting apart, well, things got weird. Not at first, anyway. He was really sly about it, and I didn't discover his disgusting plans until it was far too late. Bran was also super smart. He aced all his classes and helped me with my homework, which was such a load off my shoulders. He knew a few cool memorizing techniques, which he taught me, and it made studying so much easier. The thing is, he also was super into pranks.
Are we ever gonna get to the point where Ted comes inside her already? I'm sick of this shit. You know, I'm skipping ahead even more. Fuck this.
That wasn't so cool. He would wake me up in the middle of the night with these creepy voices and laughed whenever I screamed. Do you know that kind of prankster that paints the floor with butter just to see you stumble to the floor? Yeah, well, that was Bran. Imagine always being worried about what your boyfriend is going to do next because he might either be super sweet and caring or pull another silly prank. I even hurt my head once because he put tape across the door. I smacked my forehead with it and
You're not even making fucking sense. Like, I honest to God don't understand what the fuck your problem is. You are a dumb cartoon bitch.
he got me this big, white, fluffy teddy bear. It was larger than me. It
That bear is white. Nuh-uh. That bear is brown. Like the shit that comes out of your mouth.
told that I should be with him. But when I met John, I realized that I had never truly been in love with him, just grateful for everything he had done for me. I liked him and everything, don't get me wrong, but he simply wasn't the right guy for me. I wanted to stay friends with him because I still cared deeply about Bran. So I decided to explain to him what was on my mind. Look, Bran, I said to him, I truly care about you, and I'll always be your friend. But I'm not happy with the way things are going. You keep making these terrible pranks, and it's getting worse every time. You've told me you're going to quit 1,000,000 times, and you never do. So, I think it's best if we broke up. I hope that we can still be close after this, but as a couple, we just aren't working out anymore. Well, that was when we obviously broke up. He didn't take it too well. But after a while, to the toy bear after we broke up. I loved to sleep cuddling the toy, and he knew it. So one night, before I got into my room, he snuck into the teddy and waited for me to come home and fall asleep. He got me pregnant, using the teddy bear to be
Concussion
All I
out!
have to say, that is a creative way to rape someone. And I guess that's it for the video. I realize this is
Concussion
basically a
out!
waste of time. But again, you watch these videos for no fucking reason. See y'all homos later.